I said Justin's thing.
Hi, internet.
Hello.
Let's see here. Hoop-a-doop-a-doo-boo. I am doing a thing. Okay. It tweeted. Now I play the task of messaging a bunch of Steam friends. Let's see. Let's see. You know, let's let Josh know.
I said in the thing, but it was mostly me yelling because that's how we communicate.
Oh, yeah, I do that too. Let's see here. Okay, I think that's just about everyone. Okay, I've messaged a whole bunch of people now. Hey, Muse. Hi, Muse. Hi, Ranico. Ranico, I messaged you, so I know that you're. I know why you're here.
Hi.
Hi, Jarn Earth.
I said hi to the audience.
That's silly. Okay, so Volgarr the Viking. That's Odin as a weird ghost man up high. He's like, Rise, warrior. Here's the funny thing. The very first time you play the game, he's like, Rise, warrior, and points to the right, and you're like, okay, cool. And you walk to the right, and that's the tutorial. Every single time you play after that, you go left. And so he's just like, Rise, warrior, and points to the right, and you're like, fuck you, Dad. I'm going left. Like, that's how the game always goes from there on. Anyway, I fucking love this game. I've played the hell out of it. I was originally like, yeah, I'm gonna play this game. I like hard action platformers. This is gonna be cool. And then I got really frustrated at it, but then I started getting good at it. And I was like, I'm gonna beat this game. And then I beat it, and I was like, you can get a better ending. I'm gonna get the best ending. Oh shit, I fucked up. And then I was like, alright, I'm gonna get the best ending. And then, wait, Wisebot. Oh shit, I forgot. I installed a thing called Wisebot that can do certain bot things.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, I also installed MooBot, which is a different thing. But I don't think I have either of them actually doing anything yet. I'm looking into ways to make the chat more interactive, and Wisebot can do certain games. I actually think I have the games installed, but haven't figured out how they work yet, so you can't really do them. Here, I'm gonna try something.
Why don't you tell us how you're gonna get that best ending? Because I don't actually know.
Oh, okay. I already fucked up once, but it's fine. So each chest gives you better equipment. Once you get all the really nice equipment from the chests, then you'll start getting cash money, which doesn't do anything, it's just for score. But every 3 chests you get after you've gotten all the best shit gives you a life fire, which is a glowing blue thing.
Alright.
Oh, cool, the chat ignores bots. Or the chat overlay on Twitch ignores Wisebot. That's nice. Anyway, so when you if you beat each time you die, you lose a life fire, and if you manage to beat a world while having any life fires, then you get the opportunity to go to a hard version of the next level. And in the next level, you have the life fires, and you're going through, and if you run out, and each time you die, you lose a life fire, and if you run out of life fires, then you have to go back to the normal world.
But you can still earn more life fires for the world after that.
Yes. But, yeah, you can earn life fires for the world after that. So there are 3 endings you can get. Ending C is the regular one. It's the easiest one to get. Ending B is if you manage to beat any of the hard versions of worlds, any of the life fire worlds, or no. It's if you beat the normal final world in its hard mode, then you get to kill Fafnir the secret awesome way. And yeah, I got a fire sword. I normally get that earlier in the level, but I got hit early on, so I didn't get that. Now I do double damage and have a slightly longer reach. Ah, smashing everybody. But anyway, if you manage to beat the final level in hard mode, whatever, then you get ending B. But if you beat every hard world, then you get to go to a secret final world. And if you beat that, then you get the best ending.
And is that one also with life fires?
Yes, that one is also with life fires.
But
yeah.
There's no normal version of that world.
There is no normal version. No, there's only life fire version.
There was only Zul.
And I believe that the hard mode versions are called the Valkyrie stages, because the way it works is you have a Valkyrie, and she has the life fires, and she brings you here. Hup, hup. I like to deal with that red guy from far away.
Pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I have played through this level so many times. Because for a while I would just like practice getting through the game because I wanted to get the best ending. And then once I had gotten the best ending, I started practicing getting the best ending because I wanted to record it. And I eventually reached a point, I wasn't aiming for this challenge, but I'd like happened to get it. I managed to beat the game and get the best ending without dying once. And I was like, oh, I think I have officially become that guy. I think that is what has happened.
I'm pretty good at video games.
Pretty good at this video game.
I wonder what it's like to be good at video game.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at this one.
Yes, you do.
And also, Helldivers.
This is a video game, so you know what it's like to be good at video games.
Yeah, I don't think you're using plurals correctly. So you can block these things and just climb up the rope, or you can be a little gutsy. You can be a guts man. Oh yeah, by the way, I've been playing Mega Man. Give me a little guts man and go for this one, which will give you an extra chest. And we want to do that because I want life fires. You'll notice that I'm glowing blue now because of because I have a life fire. So that's cool. I like how blue is a theme in this game.
Dabba-dee dabba-die.
Yes, if I were green, I would most certainly die. Alright, let's do this.
I don't think that's part of the song. But
it isn't, but I like to say that because I piss off people who like, because that was a big misconception for a while, as they thought they were saying if I were green I would die, and then the other people who know it's just dabba dee dabba die, they're like, that's wrong, and so I just say it to make those people angry.
I hate you for being wrong.
Okay, so here's the first boss, and he's super easy. You just put the thing here, and if you have the fire sword when you get to him, it's like incredibly easy. You can just hack him up right there. 8 hits, that's all it takes. So yeah, that was World 1, guys. That was World 1.
Alright, easy mode is over. The real Dark Souls begins now. The
real Volgarr the Viking begins here. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit because I have a feeling people can't hear it, because I can't hear it.
Chop, chop, chop. Duh.
I don't know what any of this means. We'll do DirectX sound, why not? Okay. So yeah, that happened.
How many life fires did you get?
2. I normally get like 3 or 4, but like I said, I fucked up. Okay, so I think you've never seen this before, Jarenth?
I played the hard mode of level 2 once.
Okay, so you haven't seen past that, but you have seen this part.
Also, I haven't seen the boss of it. I managed to get to that version of the level one time.
Right. Oh, good. WiseBot just put a list of commands. So check it out.
Super cool.
I used to hop on that floaty platform and have to fight the guy normally, but I figured out that you can charge up your thing and just like smash him from a distance.
Yeah, I know. I actually know that for some in the normal version you can just do that.
Yeah,
that's pretty hilarious.
So if you throw the spear and hit the bottom explodey thing, it'll just make all of them explode. But if you throw them in order,
well, we're not there yet.
Well, I'm saying it for people in the chat. You're not there yet, but people are seeing my words in conjunction with the stuff happening on screen. Like, you're the only one who's hearing me before seeing the game.
That's how you're gonna play it.
I mean, it's the truth.
Anyway, if you kill them in order, then you kill all the enemies.
You kill several of the enemies. Also, those blue guys that you saw earlier, the like blue mermen, this was something that impressed me about the game when I was first playing through it, is that those guys will actually dodge your spear attacks. Like, up until that point, oh shit, okay, I made it. Up until that point, like your spear attack could just like plow through any of the enemies, and you could just like kill all the enemies from a distance. And when I discovered an enemy that actually dodges spear attacks, I was like, that's like not even just unusual for this game thus far, that's like unusual for side scrollers. That's impressive. But now I'm gonna kill this guy from behind because I can do that. Awesome.
It is pretty impressive, yeah. It's real paradigm shift. Them going, wait a minute.
Oh shit!
They're allowed to do that?
God damn it. I have not made a mistake like that in a very long time. Alright, well, gotta start from the beginning. Okay. I can afford 2 more fuck-ups like that. Actually, maybe just 1 more. No, 2 more. You can have 0 life fires left and still be in the hard mode. If you die with 0 life fires left, then you're done. And I said this on the reminder post on Ninja Blues.
In this world count for this world?
Huh?
If you gain life fires while in this world and then you die.
They count for this world, yeah. But
right. Because you had 2 when you started, and now you
and then
3.
I got a 3rd one, and yeah. But it's balanced so that other than the last like 2 worlds, you like because you know how worlds are split into 2 levels. There's like 1-1 and 1-2. No level has enough chests for you to start getting life fires from like starting out with the default shield. So you can't like farm life fires in a level.
Okay, so there's no level that you're just invincible at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for I think the final world you technically can, but at that point there's really not much point. And I think you can only get like 1 from doing that, because when you get to the secret final world, there's just so many chests, but it's so hard that it almost feels balanced in that way. Anyway.
Nice catch.
I've talked about this before, I think. Or maybe I only talked about it when I streamed this game like a year ago. More than a year ago. I've actually been following, I use the Twitter, or the app Time Hop to let you see, like, on this day, 1 year ago, you tweeted these tweets, and then on this day 2 years ago, yeah. And, like, I was tracking, like, a couple of weeks ago, it was, like, on this day a year ago, and it showed me going, yeah, I got the best ending in Volgarr! So, like, it's a little over a year ago when I first pulled it off. But anyway, I really...
Have you pulled it off since?
Huh?
How often have you pulled it off since?
Oh, I mean, like, I stopped playing the game for a long time, but when I decided I was going to stream Volgarr, like, when I started doing Twitch, I figured, like, I should make sure that I can still do it, so I started doing it again, and that's when I pulled off the no-death run.
That was the point where you were like, yeah, I'm probably good at it.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I
think I'm good at this game. Fuck. Get up. Okay. I really like the way jumping works, because it's similar to Castlevania, where you can't control your arc mid-jump, but you get
interesting.
Yeah, you get the caveat is that you get a double jump, which means that you get some control over it. Although in the hard mode levels, like, that just means that you have to pull off 2 perfect jumps instead of just 1. It's a nice way to change up platforming. Like, with most platformers like Mario, you're just like sweeping through the air and stuff because you can control your jump and pulling off all sorts of crazy shit. And in this, it's like you have to line up, like you have to do the maneuvering in your head before you even start the jump, because
yeah, it's very planny. You know,
yeah,
you really have to know what you're doing.
it makes it a slower, more like methodical, cerebral experience, which I think is where a lot of the Dark Souls comparisons to this game come from.
I mean, I was just joking when I said it. I don't know.
No, a lot of people have said this game is like a 2D Dark Souls, and that's not entirely accurate. Like, this game doesn't have class building. It doesn't have the it isn't like open-ended like Dark Souls. It doesn't, like, there are so many things Dark Souls does that this game doesn't. That it kind of feels insincere to call it that, but it aesthetically it shares similarities. Stuff like well, not aesthetically in terms of like visuals. This is like a Viking game. God damn it, I got hit. But that's fine.
Shit
but I'd say the main things is that, like, it's really hard, but, like, you know, quote unquote hard but fair. And also, it's like harder on most people because it slows the pace from what you normally expect. But once you really like step back and observe everything and stuff, you'll notice that like enemies are in very rigid patterns, and you can sort of read them and figure out what you're doing.
It is very much a game where you can plan ahead and learn. I like that about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Renico says when people say Dark Souls is hard but fair, what they basically mean is that Dark Souls is hard but consistent. That's a fair summation.
It's very much not necessarily fair.
Yeah, I don't see it as fair, because it does things like putting enemies hidden in spots where your camera can't see because your camera kind of sucks, and they blindside you, and then you're like, okay, well now I know that enemy is there. So, Volgarr the Viking kind of does that too, except that, okay, so here's the boss that fucks over a lot of people. Alright, I already fucked up. That's good. That's good, I'm glad. I am doing horribly. What is happening? I'm so sorry you guys are having to see this.
That's alright. What's that stone you got?
That is that's what you get in the hard mode. Oh shit, I'm gonna get hurt. Yep, I died. Wow! I am blowing it hard. Okay. No, I can do this.
That's alright, you can do it.
I said on the reminder post that if I do not get the best ending in this game, I will have shamed the Ninja Blues clan.
That's does that mean I'm gonna have to like ritually hunt you down?
Probably, but I mean, I think you've been meaning to do that for a while anyway.
True.
Oh. Okay, but anyway, that boss fucks up a lot of people. I've gotten to a point where I can kill that boss in like a matter of seconds, but I fucked up my my.
So you're
like,
busy smack talking other people, and then you fucked up versus that boss.
Well, that wasn't smack talk. I was just saying that boss, like, that's a boss where a lot of people get stuck.
I know. I'm joking.
All right, dude.
I had to do it a billion times, and then I beat it once, and I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead to the next levels and never look back.
Yeah.
And the worst part is I can totally see how it's easy. Like, it's just patterns.
Yeah, it's that's the bosses in this game. Like, I like how their attack patterns are designed, because they like do sort of similar things, but once you realize the differences, you can read it. But it's the exact same pattern every time. It doesn't even change like the order in which they do things. So you can beat it with just like sheer rote memorization, which is kind of disappointing. I mean,
it's just learning. That's what it is. You're learning the boss.
Yeah, but like if they changed it up so that like they would have the same attack patterns, but it would be randomized, like the order in which they do it, then it would be like you'd have to learn their tells, and that would be more interesting, I think.
Although I think that's just a different game.
Well, not exactly. Like, they already designed it so that you can spot their tells. That boss,
really
it's much... Huh?
The second boss here, like, if he jumps, I don't know if he has tells. For me, it's just
yeah.
Down, down, up. I think you have to learn that. Or something in that vein. I don't even know what his actual pattern is.
Yeah, I think that boss is the hardest to sort of figure out. Like, once we get to the secret final boss, I'm gonna like explain to you how that one works, because I think it's like brilliantly designed, where it's like he literally only has 4 attacks, but they basically like each 2 of them look very similar to each other, but are subtly different. And like once you spot those differences, you can just like take him down, and it feels really good. Okay, so check this out. You walk into like the very corner of the room, jump up, hold the blast, do it, and now you're in the fight, but you've gotten a free hit on him. So then you jump over here, bam bam, blam blam, and then he jumps up here, and then you just smack him until he's dead. And he's dead! See, that's what I meant to do.
Good job in advance. I'm seeing it happen right now with you doing the secret first hit, which is pretty good, yeah. Yeah,
I figured that out like by accident. I walked in and I was just like, oh, the fight has not triggered yet. And also, I don't know if you noticed, I came in through the right door. Normally when you fight him, you go through the left door. So it's like, I'm going to the same place, but from a different angle.
It is very interesting, yeah. It's actually the same boss that you're going through, but just a completely different route.
Yeah.
It's a very nice bit of level design where it feels like the same world, and it's just like it's more difficult because you are purposefully making it more difficult, not because it's a different level.
Okay, so...
And so if you have all 5 of those glowing rocks, that's what triggers the final level?
Yes. Yeah, once you have all 5 of those weird, like, glowing rock crystal thingies. So, and from here on, you have not seen these levels, right?
No, I haven't actually seen the second part of the level either.
Yeah.
So that whole underwater part where you had to, like, use the bombs to dodge out of the way, that was new for me.
Yeah. I mean, that part, it's kind of like... It almost feels too, like, this is the thing you have to do for me, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of how this whole game is. Just, whoa! So I like how these enemies are designed, because the skeletons, you have to duck and hit them, but the zombies, if you duck and hit them, then they fall forward, and you have to roll away, or else you'll get hit. So it's a very... You have to think about each enemy you're attacking. Alright, whoa. Alright. But everything is fine. And I have 4 life fires.
Everything's coming up, Justin.
Exactly. I don't know what that means. Okay. Hope.
It means it's coming up no house, except your name is Justin.
Oh, okay. Hey, I killed those guys. There's another Thor hammer over here, which I'm gonna do. Oh, I haven't talked about that, but you already knew about that. There's in each level, there's a hidden Thor's hammer that gives you like a free...
One free hit.
Yeah, 1 free hit. And when you get that hit, it does a blast. And it's funny, I watched a speed run of somebody in this game, and he would like strategically use that blast from the free hit to kill certain enemies that take a whole bunch of hits to kill.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
I like how at first they seem to be random and you don't have to like memorize them. But there's actually a little visual tell that sword in the ground. Is like tells you that the hammer is somewhere on that screen, and then you can just try to find it by hammering away at the walls, because they're always in the walls.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you completely. Like, some people complain about modern Zelda games, like, you'll always know which walls need to be bombed because they'll have a thing on them. And in this case, it's like somewhere between no indication at all and you know, like, the point of it being obvious. It's like, I see there's a stone, so somewhere on this screen I'll find it. But yeah, that, this game is kind of like Shovel Knight, where it feels sort of like a mixtape of ideas from the NES and SNES era, and that felt like a callback to the, roasted dungeon chicken in, Castlevania, where in random walls...
Wall chicken.
Yeah, wall chicken. Which Shovel Knight referenced much less subtly, because it's actually, like, you get, like, plates, like dinner plates in the walls.
Hi, Volgarr. I'm seeing you before Justin does.
Hey, Voltar's here. Nin Frickman. Whoa. Also, you like how I got that second Thor's hammer and it just gave me points because I still had the one. Oh, wait a minute. When I was like, hey, you'll notice that I'm glowing blue now because I have the life fires. No, that's because I have the Thor thing. I forgot. Okay, I hate these ghost guys. If you go through quickly, you can just like almost ignore them, but I didn't go through it quickly, so now I have to worry about where they spawn. Ninjustin. I thought you were messing with my name the way Josh does, where he'll call me like Ninjustin. I'm like, what is that? Okay, so check this out. This is a little thingy. You have to stick a spear right at the top, like right on the edge. Damn it. Okay, normally I can do that more quickly.
I mean, you're already doing it pretty impressively.
Okay, here we go. And then you roll. Dunk.
Yeah, you have to extend the platform so you can roll through it. That's pretty impressive.
Volgarr says that's not a character I'd expect to be able to wall jump. It's actually not wall jumping, it's double jumping, and I was like double jumping against a wall back there. I gotcha. What was it in Duck Game? There. Oh shit. Okay, almost got hit by the spikes. In Duck Game, there one of the items they added arcade challenges for them was like wall jump boots, and in the level it's like wall jump boots because other platformers do it, or like something like that. Like we read that if you put this in your game, it makes it more platformy. All right, let's do this. Hop. That's another one of those things where okay, so the double jump and the spear are two things that really change up how you platform in this game, to the point where you really got to be like, all right, how can I use this in order to do what it looks like I shouldn't be able to do?
Yeah, you're doing a lot of things that I know are possible. A lot of the double jump into spear that you threw in the first jump and then landing on it. And it is very much how you play this game. If you want to be really good at it, you have to be able to navigate with those jumps and that spear.
Well, you'll see how I fucked up in a second. Okay. And jump.
We're coming up.
Okay.
Are you fucked up? Come on. Nope, that's still good. Still good. Still good.
Wow. Pretty far delay, huh?
That's too bad. No, it's not that bad.
It's not 30 seconds like Twitch normally. Whoa, normally used to be. Okay. So you don't have to put spears on these platforms, but oh fuck, I fucked it up. But I feel it helps a lot because having to land on those platforms when the spikes come down is tough, and I don't want to risk it basically.
Volgarr, have you played the hard modes for this game? Because you said I've never been able to get past that.
I think he just means like getting past sucking at platforming in general, because we've talked about I've talked to him about it before, and he's talked about how he just can't do platforming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have to show you this. Okay, so you'll see in a minute. There's a chest way up on top of a thing. This took me so long to realize how to get that chest, because it's so devious, and I didn't look it up. I just like I think this was after I had already gotten the best ending and was just playing it more. Oh my god, his idle animation has him drinking beer. That's great.
Oh hi, Des.
Took me so long to figure out how to do this. What you do is you throw the spear gets stuck on the dude's shield, you jump on the spear on his shield, and then jump on the platform. That, like,
that's a thing that you know is a thing.
You know that you can throw spears on their shields, because you tried that at the beginning, yeah.
But it's something I can imagine that you see that single skeleton and you just plow through it and then completely forget about it. Have you ever seen something called Ultimate Chicken Horse?
I have not. I saw somebody mention that in the chat.
Yes, neither have I.
But yeah, I had gotten the best ending in this game and stuff, and I never figured out how to do that until I was just like playing through it again randomly to try to see if I could like beat it in less deaths or just practice for a hypothetical stream or something. And then I just
yeah. Also, Des is saying Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light and Temple of Osiris, which he and I have played in co-op. Also has similar looking mechanics with the bombs and the spears, which are less about breaking the game, but you can totally break the game with it and with the co-op rope stuff to the extent that there's a lot of challenges where we were like, I think this is the way to do it, but if you just stand there and I stand on your shield and then we both
then we just do that
time, then that also kind of works.
Yeah, I've heard that about Trine as well, where like the wizard being able to create platforms and stuff. Sometimes you're just like, was this the solution, or did I just fucking exploit my way? I don't know. Okay.
Trine 1 and 2 very much had the sensation of it probably wasn't the way you were supposed to do it, but you had the toys to do it anyway. And Trine 3 is just the whole garbage, so we never really know what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But anyway, now I'm at hard mode Fire World. Gonna block that guy's thing.
World.
These guys look scary, but usually are not a threat. It's like, oh, and he's dead. They make me think of Mel Gibson in Braveheart.
Oh yeah, those guys. They just charge at you and then die.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Oh, fire! Fire! Oh, I blocked the fire with my shield by accident. That's another thing I love about this game is the use of shield to block attacks. It feels like very, very tactical in a way that is not common for action platformers.
I like that the shield is always there. So
it's always there, yeah. The only time you can't use the shield to block is like while you're in your attack animation.
Block. That was a nice accidental block that got you a life fire as a reward.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Ah! Good. Oh, I got hit.
And you didn't have an Odin?
Nope, I did not have a Thor's hammer. Fuck! I'm fucking up all over the place. Okay, that's fine. So, there's a thing down there, but first I'm gonna get the chest.
Don't pay attention to the noise behind the curtain.
Flail is having internet Oh, Jesus! Get away! Get away! Why is there 3 of them?
Don't you know these things?
No, I always skip that part, but I walked farther than I usually do. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's fine. So now I'm gonna go down here. This is the only time that a Thor's hammer is not hidden inside a wall. It's just in a secret part of the level. And this is an interesting secret in the level. What the fuck is these guys right here? You'll see in a second. Now I have a Thor's hammer.
Imagine if this game played like Ninja Gaiden and those berserkers would just respawn.
Yeah, just constantly. Oh my god, I'd be so angry.
Fire slime.
Okay.
They're extra fire.
Exactly.
Also, there's a statue of Odin.
Yep, statue of Odin. And a dude next to him drinking booze, like you do. Okay, so.
I don't know who that is. And there's a room for a third statue, but that statue isn't there.
So check this out.
I wonder why.
One tactic I figured out for making really tight jumps, because you can't change your arc mid-jump, is to jump the other way and then turn and hop really quickly. Which feels weird, but you get used to it. And then like also when you're jumping, you do the double jump straight upward to like stop your forward momentum.
Yeah, I've seen you do that. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Like I learned that from like dying over and over in these parts and being like, okay, how can I not die? Up, up, and then jump, jump. Okay. And then fall down, double jump. Yeah. That took me a little while to figure out. See, it's almost like a clean run of this game is like your reward for figuring everything out, you know? It's like every little situation, every little encounter with an enemy is like a micro puzzle. And your reward for solving them all, and also for getting all the hand-eye coordination and muscle memory of the tactics and stuff down, is that you just get to plow through the game and win everything. Very, very...
Just basically be super cool.
Yeah. I like that feeling. Doot doot. Ow. Well, I fucked that
also
up.
Like
but
berserkers, if they miss, their sword slam is in the ground, and they're like, oh,
yeah,
that kind of sucks.
Whoops. Well, I fucked up, but my reward for fucking up is that all those lizard people just died. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. And it doesn't matter that I fucked up because there's another Thor's hammer right here. Woo!
Eat death, snakes.
Okay. So if you just stand out... Well, I fucked up again, but now the snake guy is dead. Okay. Block! Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the sword. I'm gonna refresh the stream real quick to see if the
See if that helps. Yeah, that's fair. Oh god, precision platforming, says Flail. Fair enough. I happen to love precision platforming. If the many games I have streamed on here within like 3 weeks are not an indicator. Well, not many, but Ninja Gaiden, 1001 Spikes, now Volgarr. It's kind of a jam.
Helldivers is like precision platforming, except your platform is a gun, and the precision is in applying the gun.
Ah shit! I fucked up. God damn it! The fire's an insta kill. I actually kind of hate that. I like that the spikes in this game are not insta-kills like they were in traditional platformers, but... Oh, shit. So, one thing that you know, Jarenth, but the people watching might not know, is that the regular shield that comes, that you have before you get the blue shield, it breaks if you block 2 hits. So, it's very pertinent to get the blue shield as soon as you can. Fuck!
Before your shield breaks.
Yeah, and then if you don't have the shield, then when you open a chest, you get the regular shield back instead of getting the blue shield. Hey, cool! The lightning bolt that comes when you get the helmet just happened to kill the guy above me. That was nice and convenient. Okay, this time I'm not going to fuck up with the fire.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you.
Okay, that one takes
every the heart of the cards.
Every 3 times that fire hops. Now this is weird because there's 2 fires next to each other. One of them hops every 3 times, the other one hops every 2 times.
Ah.
And that's another... I swear, I know all these things and it probably sounds like I've looked them all up. These are just things I've learned from, like, playing through the levels over and over. Like, memorizing. Hope. Okay. So, now this part is about... Ow. Well, this part's about being an idiot. Hwah! It was supposed to be, waiting at the right moments to progress, but instead I did not. Oh, it sounds like your further, or your lag is not as far behind now.
Let me check that out.
Oh, you know what? Say something in the stream, or in the chat, so that I can make you a mod, because I've been meaning to do that. Timeout user, ban user. How do I make people mods? I believe there's a way to do this. Jarenth. Ignore user, timeout user, ban user. Alright, you know what? I clicked op user. Now you're op. Oh, okay. I've added Jarenth as a moderator. Yay! You are op. And now you have a sword next to your name. Woo! Okay, so again, this is another example of I came to the same location of the boss, but through a different door. Whoop. And, I actually, this time, it is a case of me looking something up, but not... Oh. Never mind. Because I'm fucking it up like an idiot. Okay. But you'll see in a second. There's a way that you can fight this. Oh my god.
Getting murdered.
I'm doing very badly. My timing's off because I'm trying to talk. Okay. But you
are now
jump ahead of him. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay. Good thing I still have 6 life fires. And you like how every time you get a life fire, there's another little blue flame floating around the Valkyrie? I've had like 13 life fires in some of my really good runs, and it's just she's just like blue ring around her.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a lot of room to fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm good enough at this point that I have some wiggle room, and still get what's it called? Still get the best ending. I'm glad that I picked a game that it's like people know it for being notoriously hard, but not enough people have like gotten past that hurdle to be like with Dark Souls, it's like I've got, you know, I've beaten Dark Souls New Game Plus or whatever, and it's like, yeah, join the fucking fandom. But with Volgarr, it's like all the people who know about it are like, oh yeah, that game's really hard. I got stuck on like the second level or something, and I'm like, yeah, I got the best ending. It's like
how good is the best ending? It's kind of okay. It's not too difficult or anything. You just have to like complete every hard stage without dying too much. Sing with only your left hand and with both eyes behind your back.
Exactly, and the game literally calls you super player when you do it. You'll see that later. Huh! Yeah. See, that time I didn't fuck it up. And then you chuck the super spear.
Volgarr without a face.
Okay. Huh! Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, this time I have Thor's hammer, and I'm gonna fight the guy.
You mean the snake?
Why not befriend the snake? They're playing fire catch. Alright, let's do this.
Problem with befriending the snake is that it's not a very nice snake.
There we go, that's how you're supposed to do it. You jump at just the right time, and then they hit the wall, and like a spike falls from the ceiling and hits them instead of you, and it's just this beautiful, like, very quick motion that hurts the hell out of them. And I learned that from watching a speedrunner instead of doing it myself. That's like the only thing that I... Well, no, there's one thing in the next level that also... oh my god, something the speedrunner did in the next level that I'll show you just absolutely blew my mind.
Did they speed run?
Huh?
Did they do something with the great rapidity and speed while running?
Yes. But anyway, the thing about Dark Souls is that it's less difficult and more high risk. No, I know all about Dark Souls, Flail. You don't have to tell me about it. I almost beat the game.
It's true. You quit playing with me and Josh more or less right before the final boss.
Yeah, like the area before the final boss.
And our characters were finally deleted.
Yep.
And then we can't help you, though you could probably clear it yourself if you still have the character. The final boss.
Okay, so first of all, I knew about this thing where the Thor's hammer is right at the... Oh, by the way, you like how in the hard mode version you're like assaulting from behind the enemy lines, like...
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty clever. Okay, anyway, so these guys, these green guys that I fucking hate, by the way, they're like the Medusa heads, but way harder. Something you can do with them that's pretty interesting in this. See if I fucked it up. Okay. I'm probably gonna die trying to do this, but if I pull it off, I'm gonna be so happy.
I also say the words.
Fuck.
For what you were doing. Oh, you wanna hammer a spear into their shield?
Yes! You can just fucking ride this guy past like the entire first level. Oh my god. Amazing. When I saw the speedrunner do it and he did it so fluidly, it just like absolutely blew my mind. And you fly past a bunch of chests, but then there's this little other area that you can only get to by doing this that just has 3 chests up here.
So it's actually...
It's like intended. This is an intended route. Not only did the dev know you could do this, he built a place here for you to do it. Blows my goddamn mind. And I knew this place was up here. I knew it was up here because I had seen, like, when you get to the end of the first level, you see a ship that's way above you, and I was like, there has to be a way to get there. How? And I just, like, never really looked into it. Turns out that's how. Bullshit.
You gave up Flail at the final boss of Dark Souls or the final boss of Volgarr?
Probably not the final boss of Volgarr, because he doesn't play games like this. Okay, well, I fucked up and got hit at the end of the first level, but whatever, I'm just gonna smack this guy. So the this bird enemy I discovered is ripped straight out of Zelda 2, when I watched the Game Grumps play that game. I actually, like, people hate on Zelda 2, because it's, like, not a real Zelda game, but, Volgarr actually took, like, a lot of inspiration from Zelda 2. That I discovered.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad game. It's just
no, it's not bad at all.
Expecting.
I actually, well, I mean, the thing is, it has a lot of things about it that are bad, but like it has the same sorts of things that are bad that like all the NES games had. So if you're willing to call it bad for those stuff like solutions to puzzles or hidden places you have to go to that you can basically only find out about by reading Nintendo Power. It's like, if you're gonna hate Zelda 2 for that, you also have to hate Zelda 1 for that. And like, so many other fucking NES games.
I couldn't get past Link's Awakening without calling the official Nintendo hotline. The official Dutch Nintendo hotline.
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm fucking up at this very simple little platforming segment. Here we go. Okay, so this is a really hard chest to get. You have to, like, jump in just the right way so that you land on the thing instead of getting blown up by it. There we go. I didn't even know that that was a thing you could do until I did it by accident. Now I'm just slowly gliding in the air. Okay.
Let me see how you did it. And that's probably oh, you can just walk on it.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Oh dang it. Okay.
Fire sword.
Yeah, you gotta time it just right, and then you can throw a spear at them and they die. Okay, so
I mean, I feel like that sentence applies to a lot of Volgarr.
probably.
Time it just right, and then throw a spear at them and they die.
Yes. And that's why we love it. Okay, so then there's this part. You have to use the wind to get to this one, and then you have to wait until it's not windy to get on this platform, or else you'll fly into the spikes. Oh shit! Oh shit! I waited too long. Well, I got hit.
Start debating.
Okay. Gotcha! I think that enemy makes the same noise as an enemy from, what's it called? As an enemy from that game you didn't like. They Bleed Pixels. Shit! Oh my god, I'm fucking up left and right. Great, I got a shitty shield. I only used a good shield to get it. Alright, this isn't the best. How many life fires do I have? Oh, I have 8 life fires. I'm fine.
Yeah, I thought you knew that still. Oh yeah, that's really good. You got some treasures though.
Yeah. Got some cash muns. I thought I would have dodged it. Damn it. Oh. This is not my best run, I tell ya.
I mean, you're still kind of destroying the game, so.
I know, but I wanted it to be a no-death run.
Well, you can do that next time.
Yeah, I'll just keep streaming. Honestly, I thought about. Oh fuck! Wow, that I wasn't even on the ball there. So what I was gonna say is something
about how you're super cool at video games.
Definitely. Oh yeah, I was gonna say a lot of streamers have they'll have a regular cycle of games that they play I'll go ahead and give her a shout out because she's like my favorite streamer right now, Jensorbit, twitch.com or twitch.tv/Jensorbit. She streams Mario Maker most of the time, but she also does like speed running of Donkey Kong Country because that's like her favorite game and she's played the shit out of it. And that's what a lot of people do is they just have they have one game that they'll do like once a week or something. That they have their like on the chat overlay, or not on the chat overlay, on the Twitch overlay. They'll have their best time and their best time for each area and like the goal they're trying to get. Oh my god, I suck at this. I'm sorry. Okay.
Don't be so negative about yourself. You're doing super good.
Okay.
You are though, even though you're making a mistake here and there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, and like Jensorbit's friend does Super Metroid. I forget who his name is. I don't watch him very much. But like people just have their thing that they do. And for me, I think out of the games that I am good at, the Volgarr the Viking would most certainly be the first option. It even has it has a built-in, if you look at the very bottom right, it has a speedrun counter thing that you can put on the HUD, and I don't use it because I speedrun. I don't speedrun yet, but it's like I just use it out of curiosity to see like how long I've been playing today or whatever. Which
Also
right now
very
45
useful for
minutes.
streaming.
I have beaten this game in 40 minutes. Well, like my no death run, it took 40 minutes.
Yeah, that would take less time because there's no redoing things.
Yeah, no redoing things. And I ended with like God, like at least 15 life fires. It was awesome. I didn't. It wasn't a run of like not getting hit at all. It was just I never died.
Yeah.
Which means that I still suck and have a long way to go before I'm good at this game.
Yeah, that would also be an interesting one. You're just not getting hit at all.
Yeah. Or one thing I thought to do was, and I wouldn't be able to get the best ending from this, but no chests. Do a run without opening any chests.
That sounds unnecessarily hard.
Yes,
so
it
perfect.
does. But yeah, because I've noticed what tends to make the game a lot harder is when you get hit once and lose your nice sword, and then now you have to figure out how to. Oh, so this is really neat. So check it out. When you throw this, okay, I'm gonna wait a little while. When you throw the spear, it doesn't go high. It goes too high. But when you throw while the wind is blowing, the spear like goes downward as it's going and hits the wall that you need to hit. That's such a nice little touch. It's such a small detail, and like almost none of the game uses it. And if it wasn't there, people wouldn't notice it at all. If like you threw your spear and it didn't change based on wind direction, nobody would notice that because wind direction is only a thing in this level. But
Yeah.
it's there, and you have to do it to get a chest. Like that's such a nice touch. I love it.
It is really clever, and then you also get to backstab that one enemy as a reward.
Yeah, exactly. Flail says do a true pacifist run. I mean, if it was not literally impossible, I would consider doing it and then say no. But instead, I will just say no.
Well, the bosses don't count. You can.
Oh well, I fucked up.
Fan craft that you're showing them mercy when you're killing them with your sword, like a mercy sword.
Yeah.
Mercy
I'm not
sword.
killing them. I'm pacifying them. I'm using. You know what?
You're knocking them out.
What this game should have done was. Wow, I rolled the wrong way. That's cool. Okay, so this is another boss I have like memorized. Actually, every boss is a boss I have memorized. He fights just like the normal pigeons, except he shoots a little blasty do when he lands on the. Fuck! Now I don't have as much time to hit him. Okay. I'm not doing great.
You can do it though.
Flail says, how the hell were you supposed to find that hidden thing? Because we talked about this before you joined the stream, but there's always a little broken sword on the ground, whenever there's a hidden thing. Hey, Mololabo's here.
Hello.
Hey, Jareth, if you want, can you, tweet again to let people know who weren't on Twitter earlier that I'm still streaming and I'm about to be on the final level? Okay, so I
did actually bump it, but I'll bump it again.
Okay, cool. I fucked up on that boss fight, but still beat it, and I still have 8 life fires, so going okay right now. So I have almost all the weird glowing rock things, multicolored glowing rocks, and this is the regular final level hard mode. And you'll notice that instead of going through the gate, I'm actually going to be going the back way up the wall. So it's going to be a very different sort of experience. Wah! So then you jump, dodge this guy, smack him a whole bunch. Oh, jeez, he takes a lot of hits. Okay. He takes 8 hits without the fire sword. Got him. So yeah, this is the part where, since it's the normal final boss, since it's the normal final level,
Oh, you beat the
it has.
bird boss already?
Huh?
I missed that. I thought you killed the bird boss. I thought you got killed by the bird boss.
No, I killed the bird boss. I got hit a bunch and lost all my equipment, but I did also kill him.
Nice.
So I'm on regular final level hard mode, which sounds weird, but is the truth. So that chest you just gotta roll, and now you're here, and you get that chest. Isn't that nice? And also make a lightning bolt.
There's probably nothing bad about it.
I think it's nice. Okay, so wait for the spikes to go. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, that was close. Another case of there's a little broken sword right here. So you're like, somewhere on this screen there's a hidden thing. Right there, it's right here. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, where else would it be?
Yeah. Other than exactly right there. What would it be? In the ground? That's stupid. It totally is in the ground sometimes. In level 1-2, it's in the ground. Underneath the giant plant monster, if you remember the big plant monster. The one that shoots the little, like, spore things.
I was there when you beat a bunch of them, yeah.
Yes, and also you've played that level.
That too, also.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can only reach this spot if you use the spear. But I used the spear many a time in my travels throughout the Volgarr world of Volgarr. And then a little bird flies past me, because why not? Aw, that's okay, I can just jump from here. Oh, well, I fucked that up. But it killed the plant monster, so who cares?
It's like a victory, except different.
Yep. People went quiet on the chat, and I feel weird about that.
They're all looking at your intense mental focus.
Intense skills. Yeah, let me know if the stream starts, like, lagging or whatever.
It's looked pretty good on my end.
Cool. Your end is the only end I care about, Jarnath.
Ah, that's nice of you to say.
Hey guys, do you like my Kingdom Hearts necklace? I got it yesterday. I ordered it on Amazon. Kingdom Hearts is really stupid, but I still like it for some reason. It's because I played it when I was like 12. No, you do not ever run out of projectiles, Flail. And I find that delightful. Why not just kill everything with spears? There are a lot of situations where you can't kill enemies with spears because of the way they're positioned. Like, early on in the game, it's simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Anyway, sorry, I thought it was important for me to do that. But the point is, like, early on, you can just kill a lot of enemies with the spears just by standing back. I fucking hate the green guys. See, these guys have shields, so you can't spear them. Ah! Oh, boy. Okay. Let's just walk out the... Okay. Everything's fine. And now, there's a weird treasure chest looking... Ah! Well, I lost Thor's hammer. But it killed the thing I was trying to kill, so that's good. So, yeah, everybody say hi to Val. Hi, Val. Hi. Fuck, what was I? You know what? Val just like broke my my train of thought. Jarens?
Yes.
Okay, you just went quiet.
Yeah, I got distracted for a second.
That's okay. Did you also get distracted by Val?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I said hi earlier.
Flail's stream is
Like
cutting out a lot, apparently. But he did say his internet was being wonky, so that might just be on his end. Other people let me know if the stream is cutting out a lot. Because I want this to... I want you all to see my magnificent victory.
Your opus.
Yes, my magnum opus where I beat Volgarr the Viking. And am called by the game a super player. But yes, I was talking about spears, Flail. In a lot of cases, enemies have things that don't let you hit them with the spear right away, or, like, what you have to understand is that timing with the spear is of the utmost importance, because you can't control your jump like, you can't control your jump arc mid-jump. So getting to the right trajectory to hit enemies with spears is often a challenge in and of itself. Also, you like how I deflected the little guy with my shield?
Did you do that?
You'll see. Muse says stream has been smooth all night for me. That's great. I know that my bitrate, I've turned it down pretty low just to not have any choppiness, and I think that's probably messing with the quality of the stream, but like honestly, I prefer smoothness over quality like any day. I'm the same way with just playing games in general. Like, I will lower the quality settings until I have a smooth 60 frames per second, just because that feels most... Okay, so... You ready for the fucking epic boss fight with Fafnir, Jarenth? Are you ready for this intensity? Because you fought Fafnir,
totally ready.
But you've only seen Fafnir in normal mode. You're about to see the ridiculously intense and just super frustrating final boss fight with Fafnir in hard mode.
You're gonna kill her in one hit, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're overselling it.
The reason you go in through the back way is so that he doesn't know, and then you jump through the window and just and he's dead. So for people who don't know, normally when you do this boss fight, you walk in through the door on the left, and then he drinks a potion and turns into a dragon, and you have to fight Dragon Fafnir. But when you do it the secret way, you just insta-kill him, and it's delightful.
That is great. That is actually really great.
But because I got all the multicolored stones, I get to go to the secret final world, which is Yggdrasil.
Ah, the world tree.
The world tree, which is apparently very glowy.
Also, you're getting a lot of gold.
Yes, that is correct.
You're basically
so check this out. There's nothing here.